Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. As most of you probably know, Arrow Video is 50% off at Barnes & Noble right now. That sale's been going on for maybe a week or two now. I already did one video where I went out and I was looking for Arrow videos, but I thought in this video, I was just going to do some recommendations. I kind of have my nice little collection, goes over to about here, of Arrow titles, and I'm just going to show off some that I think are really good. I'm going to kind of do probably mostly horror because this is going to be the last Arrow sale, at least for Barnes & Noble, the 50% off before Halloween. So I want to give some Halloween recommendations. I want to give just a few recommendations that I think are just good releases in general. Some of the releases that I have that I might be talking about are special editions. Some of the special editions that I have, they are no longer available. So you just have to get the standard edition, but some of the ones I'm going to show off, I'm hoping that those special editions or box sets are still around. So I'm just going to kind of go through. I have a nice little collection. My Arrow collection has really grown quite a bit over the last couple of years. I for a lot of years, for like 2 or 3 years, I only had like maybe this many Arrows. So I mean, I've purchased all of these in the last couple of years, few years. So I have a nice little collection. Not as big as some people's collection, but still pretty good nonetheless. So I'm just going to kind of go through, and I'm just going to start right over here. We're going to start with a horror movie. This special edition is no longer available, but you can get the standard of it. I can't talk. I'm talking a little too quick here. You can still get the standard edition of this. And I believe this was Dario Argento's very first film, but is The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This movie is fantastic. The 4K is fantastic. Great soundtrack, cool story. Just a really cool Giallo film. Or Giallo. I never know if that's pronounced correctly. But I highly recommend that. Anything by Dario Argento is well worth your time. And there are quite a few on the Arrow line. So let's kind of go through here. If you want a movie that's kind of just batshit crazy, it's not necessarily, I guess it's horror. It's not necessarily scary, but it is just batshit crazy. Basket Case. This movie is just nuts. It's just, I'm not even going to go into details about it. It's just absolutely insane. I don't know if there's a different picture. Yeah, there's a different picture there. But yeah, this 4K looks pretty good. I mean, for what it is, it's very low budget. So they did the best that they could, but it still looks pretty good. But the movie, yeah, if you want something that's just nuts, you want to get together with some buddies, have a few beers or something, watch that. That movie is batshit crazy. All right, let's move right along. Let's move into this film right here. I just saw this for the first time not that long ago, and I thought it was fantastic. This is Sylvester Stallone in Cobra. I mean, it's not a great movie by any means, but I thought it was just a lot of fun. Yeah, I had never seen it. It was one of the ones that I missed growing up, and it's just a cool action flick. He's just kind of a cop that plays by his own rules. He might not even be like a full-on cop. He might be like a cop, but a specialty type of cop that they bring in to only handle specific situations. I think that's what his official kind of title is that I forget what it is. I don't know if they call him Cobra, if that's his name. I honestly don't remember, but I just remember having a lot of fun with this movie. I should check it out again. Next, we're going to move on to some more horror. Let me see if I can get this down here. Get this one out of the way. This is a really cool release, too. I haven't watched it, though. It's this Crimson Peak by Guillermo del Toro. I don't even know if you can still get that special edition. Here's another special edition that I think only the original is available now on 4K, and that is Creepshow 2. Creepshow 1 is super good as well, but Creepshow 2 is awesome. I can't remember if they released Creepshow 1 on Arrow or not. I have it down here somewhere on Scream Factory, but this is really, really cool. It's not as good as the first one, but the short story The Raft that's in here is, in my opinion, the best Creepshow short story that there is. Yeah, if you've never seen Creepshow, it's just an anthology. It's just 3 different horror stories put together into one movie. It's George Romero. I can't remember if George Romero did this one too. No, he didn't do this one, but he did the first one. Next is a movie that this one still might be available on the special edition. It hasn't been out very long, and I just watched this for the first time in 20 years just the other night, and I forgot how badass this movie is. And that's Dark City, and the 4K is fantastic as well. Very cool limited edition box set. Like I said, this one hasn't been out very long, so you might still be able to get this one. It's really cool. I'll just read the quick little beginning part of it because it's kind of hard to explain. But it's the same director that did The Crow. And it just says, this is a mind-bending science fiction thriller set in the shadowy world where the sun never shines, or the sun never rises, and nothing is quite as it seems. This movie is cool. If you want just a super unique type movie and you're a fan of The Crow, you'll love this movie. Definitely check out Dark City. It is very good. Moving right along to another Dario Argento film. This is another great one for Halloween. This might be actually, if not my favorite, Suspiria might be my favorite. This, I think, is number 2 for Dario Argento, and that is Deep Red. Just another great horror film with a great soundtrack. That's a good time. It is well worth your time to watch this Halloween season. Unfortunately, this special box set limited edition is no longer available, but you can just get the standard, and it's highly, highly worth your time. Next, we'll just delve into a little action movie. This is a fun one from the 90s I grew up with. Demolition Man, Wesley Snipes, and Sylvester Stallone. This is just a fun 90s action movie. 4K looks pretty good. I don't know if you can still get this special edition or not, but this movie is well worth your time if you just kind of want to shut your brain off and have a good time and just watch a good old action movie. This next movie, this is another one where the 4K is, you can only get the standard edition. This has been out for a while, so you can definitely, unless you get it secondhand, you cannot get this special edition. But this 4K might be my top 10, might even be in my top 5 just favorite 4Ks in general. It looks stunningly beautiful, and the movie is badass. And that is Django. Not Django Unchained, but still along the same kind of lines. But this is just Django. Highly, highly recommend this. If you only get one movie off this list, I would definitely say get this one because it looks great and it's just badass. Very, very cool. Here's another quick little fun one. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Just kind of a fun gothic comedy type movie that'd be great to watch around Halloween. This one here, this is another good one. Girls Night Out. This is a slasher that I don't think gets enough love. It kind of starts off a little bit slow, but just kind of gets better and better. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's about a guy dressed up as a bear and he goes around slashing people on a campus. Pretty awesome. Definitely worth it for Halloween. And I skipped right over this one, and I didn't mean to. But this 4K looks phenomenal as well. And that's the remake of the Friday the 13th. You have all of them on here. You have Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. But I'm going to recommend this one because I think this one looks the best. And I think it's the best film out of those 3. I was not a big fan of the remake when I first saw it. But over time, I have definitely become a huge fan of the remake. I think it's very cool. And this 4K looks fantastic. I don't know if you can still get the slipcover or not, but definitely pick up the movie because it is well worth your time. This is another movie that's just kind of batshit crazy, but be a fun one to watch around Halloween, and that's House. I know that there is like a UK release of this that you can get like the whole box set that has like all 4 or 5 movies in it. I think in the US they might have only released House and House 2 on the Arrow line. But this movie is pretty cool, and it has George Wendt, who plays Norm from Cheers. Very, very cool movie. This is another one that a lot of people might not have heard of, and it's called The Last Video Store. This is a movie. It came out just a few years back, and it's kind of a love letter to like 1980s VHS type movies. It's about a girl whose dad passes away, and he was a member or had a like a membership to this video store, and so she went to return the last movie that he never was able to return because he passed away, and it turned out it was like a cursed tape, and when you put it in, they put it in, and all of these different like horror creatures and action stars and different people kind of come to life, and they kind of have to fight them off. It's a very unique movie. Not the best movie I've ever seen, but a lot of fun nonetheless. All right, let's move down to in here. This movie is pretty crazy. This is another one too. I think you can only get the original release, but Phantom of the Mall: Eric's Revenge. I love that artwork. This has a very a very young Pauly Shore. There might even been Pauly Shore's very first movie. I'm not even going to go into it. Just go ahead and read up on it. If it looks like something that you're into, check it out. It's cheesy, but it's good. And I don't know. I had a fun time with it, and I think you would too. Next, if you want a nice bloody movie, just kind of gross, but just badass, The Reanimator. And I know other lines have released this on 4K. It'd be pretty sweet if Arrow could get the rights and release it on 4K as well. I only have the Blu-ray version here, but this movie is just nuts and bloody and just gory and just... This movie's awesome. Definitely worth your time. Next, you can only get the special edition of this, but RoboCop. Awesome action movie from the 80s. Looks fantastic. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, I highly recommend RoboCop. It is just a good time. Hey, I watched this the other night for the first time. You can pick up Spawn if you wanted to, only for one reason, just so you can see how bad it really is. This movie is garbage. But I picked it up. I'd never seen it. I heard it was horrible. I was like, I'll check it out. It's pretty bad. It might be even worth picking up just to see how bad it actually is. But definitely not a good film. But this is a good film. The Stuff. This movie is a lot of fun. It's about a kind of like a yogurt type treat, and when you eat it, it's alive and it kind of takes over you. This movie is crazy, and this 4K looks fantastic as well. Highly recommend it. If you're into the original Ninja Turtles movies like I am, I highly recommend this box set. This is still definitely available. You can pick this up. You don't have to waste your time on the third one, but the first two are a lot of fun, and you get a lot of bonus features. A very cool box set from Arrow Video. This came out not that long ago. Oh, you got to look at the ooze on the back. Definitely recommend that. This is a fun monster movie. Tremors. I have Tremors 2 as well. That one's not too bad, but Tremors 1 is where it's at. You just want a really fun movie about some big underground worms that are trying to attack people, and they're trying to get away from them, and they only know where you are based on your vibration, so you're basically hopping over stuff, trying not to walk on the ground and make a lot of noise so they don't come and eat you. This is the movie for you. It's got Kevin Bacon in it. It is awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, here's another one. Warriors. This is another one where I don't think the box set is still available, but you can get the standard edition. This movie is super awesome. Definitely, it's about like, kind of turf wars and different gangs, and yeah, definitely check out the Warriors. It is awesome. The last one we're going to do on here, and then I got a couple of box sets up above that I'll show you. But the last one I'm going to show you here is Weird Science. If you're lucky and you can get it with the slipcover, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a matted slipcover. It's not like a paper. I mean, the inside's paper, but it's like the outside's like matted. It's almost like a rubber mat. It is kind of cool. This is a fun movie from the 1980s, one that I grew up with. I believe it's John Hughes. Yeah, John Hughes. And it's a little bit cool, quirky, and kind of out there too, but definitely a good time. So I'm going to show you a couple of box sets. This Giallo box set, Giallo Essentials. I only have a couple of them. This is the only one that I've actually opened and watched, and I definitely recommend it. I think they're all really good movies. Definitely check that out. This next box set is super cool, and I think it's still available. I'm pretty sure it is, and that is Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. This is super cool. I have not seen all the Hellraiser movies. I've actually only seen the first one. So this Halloween season, I plan on opening this, or I already opened it up, but delving back into it and checking out some of the other ones. And I just found out, I go to Halloween Horror Nights every year, and I just found out that a couple of weeks ago, actually, that Hellraiser is one of the haunted houses this year at Universal Studios. So I'm super pumped for that. I bet you that it's going to be really, really cool. But yeah, this box set is badass. Hellraiser's not for everyone, but I definitely enjoyed it. And then the last one I'm going to show you, you can't get this full, here's that other Giallo, but I haven't opened it, so I don't know if the movies are any good, but I'm sure they are. This last one is a great set. You can't get the full box set, but they have like a smaller version of it that they released, a kind of a standard version. But I highly recommend it, and that is Enter the Video Store. And they actually just announced, I actually should pre-order it, that Volume 2 will be coming out in October. And this is Empire of Screams. This is from the Empire Studios. And it's just a bunch of crazy different movies. Some are horror movies, some are kind of like action type movies. But it is a really, really cool box set. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get this cool box set anymore, but and it's got all the movies on the inside. But it's worth it alone just for Dolls. Dolls is awesome, and Cellar Dweller is pretty cool too. I still have a couple more of these that I have to watch that I have not seen yet. But this is definitely a very cool box set. Even if you can't get this whole one, the movies are still cool. And it's kind of a cool set. It's just not as big and as elaborate as that one. Elaborate, I think is the word I meant to say. Sorry, I mispronounced. But yeah, I put that back over there. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I basically just wanted to do this in front of this wall because I'm lazy and I don't want to pull the movies off and then have to go find their spot back in here again later. So I was like, you know what? I'm just taking stuff off the wall and I'm just going to show the stuff right here so I can just put it back right away and it doesn't leave any movies left that I got to put back on the shelf. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, let me know any recommendations you have. Have you gone to the sale yet? Do you plan on going to the sale? What have you picked up already? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. You guys are amazing as always. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.